In a town of a few thousand people, change is hard to hide.
We're trying to do this all in a very transparent and accessible way.
Ben Boomfalk is the mayor of Carbondale, a town that saw its unhoused population increase by 500% when migrants began arriving looking for work.
As winter started to set in, that's when it started to feel like a life safety issue that we had to respond to.
The town housed about 60 people inside a community center. The rest slept in cars in a parking lot. Now they're breaking down that indoor shelter to stand up 2 smaller ones. These will only take 20 people each.
We're trying to not make this a political issue or an issue on your views on national immigration policy or anything like that. It's just the simple fact that there's people who've shown up in our community who are sleeping outside as winter sets in, and what's our response to that? So yeah, that's kind of where we are. Is 40 is really our limit. We've explored all options, and we're not going to be able to support more people than that through the winter.
The mayor says Colorado's Division of Local Affairs awarded Carbondale $220,000 in emergency funds. This will ensure the town's $10 million budget will not be impacted by the migrant expenses. Measures, the mayor hopes, makes their efforts clear.
Our focus has been mitigating the impacts on our town residents, mitigating the impacts on our budget, and mitigating the impact on the individuals. What we don't want is that somebody dies of exposure, under our watch this winter. So we're trying to do what we can to prevent that from happening.
The mayor says the shelters they're setting up are just temporary. They have always planned to help these individuals through the winter, so they expect to scale back these resources around the end of March. Jen?
125 is not a large number compared to what we've seen in Denver, but for a city that size, that is a lot.
Exactly. It's a town, right?
Yeah.
It's a pretty small, I think it's about 6,000 to 7,000 people. So when you have to handle that and you don't necessarily have those resources readily available because the unhoused community is rather small there, that's a big burden.
Absolutely. Jaleesa, thanks for giving us an idea of what's going on up there.